Hello, good morning. But maybe you're listening in the afternoon, so good afternoon. Or maybe you listen in the evening, good evening. Or maybe you listen in the night because you can't sleep, so hello, good night. And I hope you will sleep after this podcast. Or maybe while listening, but because it doesn't matter. Your unconscious will hear the rest when I'm talking while you are sleeping. And maybe that's more effective than when you are conscious listening. Did you know that? When I am going to sleep, I put some frequencies on my head. It helps me go into that sleep, but it's still on while I'm sleeping. So that will do something with my subconscious and my unconscious and my pineapple gland. And because of that frequencies, it's comes in kind of frequency state, and it opens my pineapple gland. So I hope, I know, this is helpful for my connection with myself, connection with my soul, and with my highest self, and with the big divine universe and the earth. So it's helpful for me. Sometimes I listen also in a meditation, a timeline meditation, and then I also fall asleep, and then I know my unconscious, my soul, my will still take all in. So maybe this listening before you go to sleep will help get it into your system. But that's having said, welcome to my podcast. For me it's morning, Saturday morning. I can see it in my eyes. It's just a little bit sleepy. I get a little bit too late to bed and I couldn't sleep because I had a nice, excited conversation. And then my mind and my whole, my soul, I think, is very curious and excited. So, it produced a lot of ideas and so on, inspiration, and that's how I work. But I had to stay up early because I have to work today. Oh, the sun behind me, nice. When I started to drive, there was a big rainbow. It was very, very beautiful. So it was a good start of the day. It's Saturday. Saturday is the day where everything is possible. There's a song in Dutch. Het is zaterdag, de dag waar alles mag. It's Saturday, it's the day where everything is allowed. Kind of title. And then, now I'm here thinking, why do you speak in English? Now, I have to change road. And now I'm driving in the wrong direction. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, but back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh yeah, why I'm speaking English. Now, I got the invite from friends of mine who are speaking English to do my podcast in English. And I did get the invite more than once. And when something comes into your space more than once, it's really an invite. It's not only an invite of the people, but it's an invite of the universe to do something with it, to look at it, to whatever. Maybe it's an invite for my friends, but maybe it has a bigger meaning that I'm going over in English. And for me, it's good to practice speaking in English for several reasons. I also give my teachings in the yoga and in the group fitness also already almost every day in English, because we had a lot of variety of languages in the classes. So it's only helpful to speak English. But a very interesting thing. Last time I had a class, I was substituting a class, and there was one English-speaking girl, and the rest was little older ladies, and they were against speaking English in the class because there was only one speaking English, and we are in the Netherlands. And it really, really hits me when people think like that. I kind of understand it, but hey, we can almost all speak English. The most terms in the yoga practice and in fitness practice are English, so it's not that difficult. And when it's really a difficult thing I'm going to say, I will also repeat in Dutch. I do always. And how egocentric it is to give someone an uncomfortable feeling, a feeling of she's not welcome, she has to adapt to us. This is in a strange surrounding for the first time in the class, and then all the people are saying, no, we want to speak in Dutch. Oh my God, I said, wow. And you are, how do you say that? Grown up people. Why not, how do you say that? Be flexible. Yeah, maybe because they are a little bit older. Sorry, I can't say that. But why not being a little bit flexible and give that girl a feeling of welcome and a little bit of, a safe feeling, a safe space. So, yeah, I said, no problem. I will talk in both languages, no problem at all. And at the end, I put up a song about "You Are Welcome Here." Very interesting, beautiful song. So I hope I stayed in compassion to, as well as to the people who wanted to speak in Dutch, because I can somewhere understand their vision. It comes from a little bit narrow mind, but I can understand it. It's their behavior, and it's not personal. It's but I'm not like that. So then I put up a nice, very beautiful song to inspire and to put a seed about, you are welcome here with all you are. And we all want to feel welcome, don't we? We all want to feel welcome. And then how difficult is it to let others also feel welcome? Because we all want. We know the feeling of when we are not, and how lonely that can feel, and how insecure that can feel. So why? So therefore, I'm going to speak English too, because it's an almost global language, and we Netherlands are so strong in speaking English, because with this little country, very discovering, curious country, who can speak a lot of languages, it's a strength that we can adapt, because that's why we are so big. We can adapt. That makes us big. So therefore, I going to speak English too. Yeah, and now I can almost stop the how do you say that, podcast, because it was a very, very useful, inspiring message. I think let's try to make everyone feel welcome, but it starts by let yourself feel welcome by yourself, because there it starts. Because if you can't feel welcome in yourself, with yourself, with everything there is, then it's harder to let somebody else feel welcome. So totally let yourself feel welcome with all there is, with all that you are. It's a very, very beautiful song. You are welcome. All of you hate it. All of you. I will set it in the show notes, the song, so you can look it up. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It really hits me. And yeah, so it's a nice knowing if you get yourself giving somebody else not a feeling of welcome in any way you can do that, any kind of way, then okay, be conscious about that. Don't punish yourself with that, but then take a look within. Why do I do that? Because somewhere you don't let yourself feel welcome. You're somewhere not really connected with yourself. You don't have really self-compassion, self-love somewhere. So it's a nice invite to go within and do your inner work on that, because you are welcome here. The world is so happy you are here with your talents, with your shadows, with your lights, because we live in a duality, so we need all kinds of people with all kind of characteristics. So it's morning, but you know what I mean. Characteristics. So I see the word in letters, but I can't speak it out. If you know the word, please DM me and speak the word. Characteristics. Yeah, kind of like that. Personalities. Yeah. So, and everyone has his own truth and his own way of living, and that makes it very interesting. That makes life so interesting. So this is really, really an invite to get yourself feeling welcomed by yourself. And the most magical thing about that is people will welcome you as yourself, because you do. And you easily welcome everyone else. So connection with yourself is connection to the world. So welcome to my podcast, and also welcome a little bit in my life then. And you are so welcome here. And if you want to let me feel welcome in your life, I would love that. So maybe you can send me a message on socials, You're in Movement, or mail me info@yourinmovement. I will set it in the show notes. And maybe you can share this podcast with people you think they get inspired by this. And maybe they also feel welcomed because you're thinking about them. And maybe they inspire others. So then we make that ripple effect again. Because, we are here together on this planet. So let's say welcome to each other.